So y'all, do y'all remember the Susan Smith story? I didn't realize that today makes, I think it's 30 years that she's been locked up, and she had her parole hearing today. Well, Susan Smith was the woman that unalived her 3-year-old and 14-month-old son because the man she was seeing, he didn't want to take on responsibilities for having to raise someone else's children. So she ended up unaliving her two babies, and then lied and told the police and everybody that a black man uh, broke into her car when she was driving with her and her babies and took off with her kids in the car. And then but actually 9 days later, she confessed that she had them buckle down in the car seats and let them roll off into the river. And them babies' bodies was underwater for 9 days. And she was doing press and crying, talking about she didn't know. Honey, let me tell you something. I had plumb forgot about that story. I didn't know that it's been 30 years. I remember that story. I remember that. I'm going to tell you what. I can't even wrap my brain. And then there was, the parole hearing, they was showing, asking her why does she, what does she do if she get out and how does she feel like she should be out and what have she learned. But she doesn't have any remorse for what she done. She's never said anything about the kid, her two sons that she unalive. It's like everything is about herself, what she suffered, what she's been through. Y'all, I tell you how far some women to have a certain man that they want, to be in a relationship, how far will women actually go? Now, I haven't heard of any stories of any men doing this, but they probably is. But you think, how can a mother strap her babies in a car seat? This, if you don't believe evil is real in the heart of a human being, this right here ought to let you know. This should make it evident to you that people's hearts are dark. I just can't even, my heart breaks when I think about those babies was strapped down in the car seats, and you push the car into the water and you watch your babies go under that water. And for 9 days you lied. Put on a good show, y'all. If y'all go back and watch them interviews and stuff, I mean, she was lying so good. Ooh, when I tell you, they denied her parole. And I think it was good that they denied her. I think she come back up in 2 years. I mean, oh Lord, but did y'all see that? It's been 30 years. How can you do that? It makes you afraid of people. That's why the Bible said don't really trust man too much. It says the heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can know it? It is true. How can a mother? What kind of person? Because you wanted to be in a relationship with a man that you would take the lives of your babies in such a cruel manner? How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think 30 years was enough for her? Y'all think she should have been let out? Or do you think she should still stay? I think she should still stay. That's my opinion now. And will God forgive her? Yeah. If she asks for forgiveness and she true about it from her heart, he will. He will. Because all of us are filthy rags. But you got to come to him for forgiveness. But I don't even think the child will see. Because when you ask God for forgiveness, guess what? It also causes you to take ownership of what you've done. I seen a man one time, he was locked up. I forgot what the case was, but he didn't want to be let out. It was time for him to get out, but he said he wanted to stay in because what he done, he shouldn't be let out. He said he should be right exactly where he's at, and he was fine with it. When you are truly remorseful, you take ownership of what you've done. But she never once in that interview at her parole hearing mentioned about her children and what she's learned from it and why she did it and taking ownership. She never mentioned that from the what I've seen. I just don't understand. I don't know. Human beings are just they're just so complicated. It's just too much. When you can do something like that, mm mm. Because you want to be in a relationship. How far will well, you can't even ask the question, how far will a woman go to be in a relationship with a man? Because obviously she'll go all the way up to unaliving her children. And how much further is that? That's just the ultimate right there. You will unalive your children because you want to be in a relationship with somebody? Woo-hoo. It's I would like to talk to her parents. What was her upbringing? And then you don't always you can't, and I'm not blaming the parents, because sometimes parents, you can do the best you can and your child still go to the left. But I still would like to know what kind of, upbringing she had. Because that is it's beyond cruel. It's beyond evil. I see it in the category as wicked. It's something dark. For 9 days, you knew your babies was at the bottom of a lake. And you did it. Because you wanted to, ooh, I'm scared of people. I'm afraid of human beings. That's some dark stuff, I'm telling you. The heart of man, honey, only God. Only God can visit it. Only God can deal with it. Because the heart of man is sunken to a deepest level of darkness that there is. Woo! I'm telling you, like I said, I had plumb forgot about that case, y'all. It's been 30 years. And that father, you can see to him, it was just like yesterday. I can't imagine what he goes through on a daily basis. I can't imagine. And why would you want to be out? I wouldn't. I don't think I would. Because I deserve right where I'm at. For that, oh, I deserve just to be in here until the Lord call me home. But she doesn't have any remorse from what I've seen. She hasn't taken accountability from what I have seen. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think 30 years was enough? Or do you think, no, she needs to still be in there? What are y'all thoughts about this case? Because I'm telling you, honey, that's some dark stuff. My heart is just, I can't fathom it. I can't, because then, you think about them babies. Them babies. How? How do you? Y'all let me know what y'all think.